Hmm? Hello? That was weird. Welcome back to Necrobarista. Hope you all had a great weekend. I sure did. I got a new cat. Its name is Medusa, and it is absolutely adorable. It's a Siamese kitten. It's so cute. 11 a.m., day 3. How long has our boy Kashan been here? Like 3 days now? You know, at some point he's gonna have to realize that he can't stay here forever. These bloody things that just... Wasn't he supposed to give Ted an answer, or Ned an answer, for being in the council? And he never did he? Now I was making a mess. Shit. Don't scare me like that, you wanker. Yo. Mate, you don't look so good. Hmm? What the hell? This thing? Yes, Shea, that thing. It's fine. It's very obviously is not fine. You keep yourself together. Fine. Ooh. I've only seen this once before. People don't tend to last as long as you or I. And even when they do. It's like, hell yeah. Shea's never been to hell, but he's pretty sure he wouldn't like it. Does Maddie know about this? No. She's got enough guilt to deal with. I'm sure she believes I'm uncomfortable like Kashan is. What stage is he at? Headaches. Memory loss. We had a bit of a chat about it yesterday. Shea? I know. I'm not staying much longer. I'll stop disturbing the balance before all. Balance just means things aren't changing. That's not always a good thing. Some balances need to be upset. Damn it, the balance. You're falling apart as I watch. Like I said, I'm not staying long. I cannot believe Maddie's presumptuousness. Maddie likes to presume things. It's easy, and it reduces the amount of time she has to spend listening to other people talking. Hey, cut it out. She realizes that she messed up, and she's doing her best to make amends. Surely it's too late for that. I don't think so. Come on, come sit down. Things aren't that bad. No. No. I might be dying, and I might be having to deal with a lot of guilt, but... Guilt? I feel like I failed as a mentor for Maddie. She's not going to regain her confidence for a long time, I think. It's even harder to regain your confidence when you've got no one to confide in. In necromancy? Just in general. Easy to second guess yourself over every little decision after something big like this happens. I'd appreciate if she second guessed herself a little more often, to be honest. I'm sure you would. Anyway, aside from the pain and the guilt and the impending death... Oh shit, hang on, my bad. Impending death might be the worst kind of death. When death comes, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Do you fear death? I do. Fear of the unknown, you know? What's on the other side, so to speak? No? Is it just a black void for all eternity, or is there an afterlife of some sort? Did one religion get it right? Is there some kind of eternal bliss or eternal damnation waiting for us all at the other end? I don't know. I don't think anyone will ever know. But you know what? It gives people hope. Can't fault that. Felt quite good. Yeah, you sound like you're doing great. I'm just happy that she doesn't feel like she has to save me anymore. Even if that's just the result of her not managing to pull off the ritual. I don't feel like it ever was about the ritual, was it? No. We tried it the first time just because we were feeling like doing something risky. Something that could give us a little extra breathing room. Breathing room for getting the council off our backs, actually. Getting some space to pursue our studies without outside interference. It's hard to study when someone is constantly looking over your shoulder, especially when you're studying things you're not supposed to be. Oh. But even that was just... I just don't know. Maybe motivated by spite or something? You've got plenty of reasons to feel that way towards us. I don't feel that way towards you, mate. You know that, right? I had some doubts. You might be a constant needle in my side, but you're also one of my oldest friends. And that means a lot more than any sort of affiliation with a bunch of snobbish prudes who wouldn't know innovation if it slapped them in the face. Oof. That doesn't mean I don't miss the good times we had. We were undermining governments before it was cool. You mean the prank letters we kept sending in the Parliament in '77? Council of Death isn't the only governing body that the terminal's residents have beef with. Subversives pushes for a real democracy. You know, even when I met you, you seemed like you'd never die. I don't know anything about you, but you had a weird energy around you. I didn't plan on it, really. The plan was to stick around for as long as I wanted to, and then move onwards when I felt like it. A rolling stone might be plummeting towards danger, but at least it's not gathering any moss. You feel like moving on? I'm getting more comfortable with the idea. Icarus didn't want to fall into the ocean either. But everything's gonna fall out of the sky at some point. Maddie was just trying to catch me. You're not actually okay with this. No, I'm not. Lying to myself is easier than actually admitting that. I'm gonna miss you, mate. Shea's never tried to draw attention to himself, and yet his absence is always felt. I hope you won't forget me. Forget you? I'm gonna stick a photo of you up on the wall in my office. A big one. Seriously. I want you to know that you've been a good friend. Even though we've taken different paths. And when they caught me and pressed me into service, seeing you again was the thing that really brought me back to life. Made me realize I could live like this. Stuck here. Because there was nobody else left for me. Nobody who could see me, at least. You know? I won't forget that. That means a lot to hear. Thank you. Friend. Wow. Whew. Hey. You alright, mate? You are not alright. Look at him. I'm gonna sit here for a bit if that's okay. Right here on the ground. If you'd like me to leave, just let me know anytime and I'll let you be. Alright? I'm gonna stay out. Weather here can be a pain in the ass, but days like this, they make it worth it, you know? I love to just sit and let the sun warm me. Sometimes when basking in the sun on a lazy afternoon, Shea really does start to feel like everything is gonna be alright. It's been a couple weeks since it happened now, and it feels like the sun's warmth is the only thing that really helps me pull myself together. Yeah, what are you feeling? I'm feeling it too, pretty intensely. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. 2 times a day, totally lose myself. As in my sense of self. And also my physical self. But if you plan on sticking around and taking a position with the council, that'll go away. You definitely don't want to stick around as long as I have. Not to assume intent or anything. I just had a hunch seeing as you were talking to Ned. They're not evil. They're just impartial, which is actually its own kind of cruelty. I won't judge you if you want to stay either. There are plenty of delights hidden in Melbourne's darkest corners. Ned can show you around. He asked nice enough. I'm sorry, mate. I've got to ask. Is this helping at all? Because I'm honestly happy to sit here in silence. I thought you'd appreciate a yarn, though. No, it's fine. Alright. So fun things in Melbourne. Suppose the story starts around the 1860s when I first came over. Learned the language pretty quick, not that I helped with dealing with the colonials. What'd you come over for? Gold. Same as everyone else. And so, then he shows me these ridiculous drawings of himself wearing armor, like a medieval knight. Always had a noble streak in him. Maybe he didn't aim it at the right direction at the time, but well, then he left before I could help him use it a little more productively. Things changed pretty quickly after that. I see. Never too late, though. Maybe you'll be able to help him rekindle it, eh? Keep an eye on the candle. Sometimes you need to let it get dim just to remind ourselves of why we need to keep it burning. Me? Oh, I don't think I could. It'd be easier than you think. I have to take your word for it. Regardless of whether you decide to meddle, you take care of him for me, alright? That man is a lot of pain. And Maddie's not necessarily always the nicest about it. I know that I'm asking a lot. You don't have to coddle him or anything. Just watch out for him when you can. I think I can do that. Thank you. You? You heard that, right? What, the noise inside? Yes. Is something bad? I have a rough idea of what it is. No need to worry. I'll deal with it. And if I don't see it before I go, you will. I'll make sure I'm here. See you in a little bit then. Get him, Cooper. Make your creator proud. He's making them fight. Palmer, stop slacking. Duck and wave. Kick his arse. That's an order. Ashley. Ah! No knife this time? I mean, what? Turn around. Now how'd this get... Oh. Yeah, it went straight through you. Interesting. I'll say. Should perhaps not do this in the future, though. Most people aren't as insubstantial as me. Trying to wean myself off the habit, yeah? You notice that this knife is slightly smaller than the previous one. I honestly can't tell the difference, but I'll take your word for it. I'll be throwing butter knives at the back of Maddie's head before you know it. Don't worry. Please don't murder each other after I go. Of course not. No, really. It'd break my heart if you two stopped being friends over something silly. I won't let it happen. Good. Now, what's happening here? Just done some prototyping for Robo Battle Royale. Ah. That name, though. What about it? I just feel like everything's a battle royale these days. I have no idea what you're talking about, old man. Never mind. Necrobarista battle royale when? What's the story with these poor things? Cooper and Palmer? I want to see if they still remembered Asimov's law of robotics. Asimov may have been ahead of his time, but he was also a man of his time. And did they? No, Palmer gave me a light stabbing. Oh dear. Are you sure you're alright? Yeah. I'd like to give them a little taste of blood every now and then. There's nothing like the smell of blood to bring out the predators that have been keeping hidden all this time. Makes them fight better, you know? Hungry for victory and blood. And I'm assuming you'd rather them not follow Asimov's laws. You assume correctly. Please don't let them mix in with the rest. It'd be impossible to tell them apart. Why would that be a bad thing, though? Because they'd be terrible at delivering coffee if they knew they could use the mugs as projectile weapons? I think they'd be extra enthusiastic. I won't, though. Don't worry. I wasn't gonna do it in the first place. Look at you turning into a responsible human being. Hey, you take that back. No. I'm proud. When you see the next generation ready to pick up the torch, you can rest easy knowing that the future is in good hands. With you and Maddie in charge, I feel like I'm leaving the cafe in good hands. We'll do our best to make you proud, you old fart. What'd I do to deserve that? Getting all sappy on me? I'd rather me not talk about it. Nah, that's fine. Feel pretty good about it. Good. People always come and go from here, right? Oh. I suppose you're used to it. I think so. I sort of expected to be all sad and emotional, but this is just another goodbye. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna be sad, yeah? But I don't think this is a new feeling. Plus, you're always gonna be around here to some degree. Can't have the cafe without the Shea. You're a good egg, you know? What? Oh, I was just assuming there was gonna be some kind of pun following that. I would never. Would you not? I probably would. The truth. It's finally revealed. Good. Because I'm great and you don't need any encouragement. Good egg. Really? I called you that because when you're around, it's always a shell of a good time. What? You don't like that one? Why you give me that face? It wasn't that bad. I'm always cracking up. Shea's skin cracks less than you expect from a man of his age, but he's always ready to crack a smile. You got an excellent poker face there. Don't you like my yolks? Not scrambling the delivery, am I? Gonna be sad when Shea is gone. Goodbyes are always hard. Whew, here you go. Let me know if I can get you anything else. Can't leave you for a moment without you being mean to the customers, can I? You gotta stop appearing out of nowhere, man. You're gonna give me heart palpitations. When your heart starts pounding violently inside of your chest, you start to realize how much you take that thing for granted. But you didn't even jump. I'm very startled. Internally. Maddie wears her emotions on the inside of her sleeve. Well, enjoy it while you can. You're gonna keep using that excuse for everything, aren't you? Might as well, right? Guess I'll let you get away with it. How generous. But you gotta come downstairs and help me figure out some stuff. What sort of stuff? Exciting stuff. You want to troubleshoot the ritual, don't you? When you go to shoot trouble, bring a long barrel, a good scope, and a patient trigger finger. Yep. And you're sure you want to do that instead of anything else? Uh-huh. See, she doesn't know about him yet. I'm surprised she doesn't know something's wrong because he's like all glowy. Here we go. What the shit? I don't remember leaving it like this. Unless you had a gorilla in after I left or something. That didn't happen as far as I'm aware. Oh, duh. I'll just tap into the building's subliminal memory. And here. That absolute rat bag, magic caps, exotic chalks. Not a single thought for how they're used or for obtaining the proper import licenses or... have to shut it down. No question. Oh shit. Well, that's not a good sign. Not surprising though. The problem for later. Really. Yep. God, just look at these magic caps. They're totally fried. Maddie, I wonder if we just need really big resistors in the circuit. What would they achieve? They'd just get hotter, then we'd lose some of the energy. No, I think maybe we've too much energy at that point. So if we dissipated some of it during the second phase when we were trying to transfer it anyway, it might have stopped the conduit from overloading. would it not be smarter to just try and transfer less energy in the first place? I think we'd have issues with opening the conduit in that case. We should have drastically rethought our approach after the first time. I'm glad we're having this revelation now instead of at any other time. And given the multi-phase structure of the ritual, it's obvious now that we needed to shift the ways in which we're utilizing energy instead of just boosting the amount we were trying to pump into it. Maybe I'm just talking in circles here, but I still believe this is valuable, just maybe not with this equipment. If you got a pen on you and you have to write this down somewhere, I don't believe it's worth to keep it. Trying to make this work. I agree it's probably possible, but what? I can't bear the thought of you getting yourself killed by trying this again. You've already gotten close to hurting yourself twice. But I didn't end up hurting myself, so it's okay. Yes, because I took the hit. Both times. And as long as you're trying this, you're gonna keep hurting people. And eventually, you'll get to the point where you can't bear to see anyone else get hurt through your recklessness. So you'll use yourself as a test subject. And you will die. Get it in your head, damn it. You wanna know what it's like to be on the other side of this? Wishing for just one more day? One more good day where you can think straight, not have to worry about saying goodbye to your friends for the last time? I keep telling everyone that I'm fine with this, that my time was up anyway. Guess what? It's a lie. I was lying to myself and everyone else. I'm terrified of leaving. And I'm pissed off, too. Of course I'm pissed off. One life was never enough for me. I feel incredibly guilty, Maddie. And any failing of yours is mine because I didn't teach you well enough. I'm too far gone to fix things, but not too far gone to care. But please, just give me this. Don't throw everything away. Nothing is more important than this. Just don't. If you want to respect my memory, all you need to do is remember me. My life's work is the cafe, not this ritual. And don't be damned if I let you throw that away or throw yourself away just to stroke your own ego. My one regret, my only regret, is chasing that power myself. Stretching myself thin to find extra time, and for what? Some overblown sense of achievement? I regret it. And as I stand on the cusp of oblivion, I realize that I am afraid for the first time. It's new, Maddie, and it burns. I don't want to go. I want one more day. Just one more day. After all this, after you kept me here against my will without asking me, without taking a second to check whether I was okay with it at the end, I can't bring myself to take that last step without being pushed. Isn't that ridiculous? Not? I really am losing it, huh? Everything about me is just drifting away. Shea, it's not. I'm sorry. Let me finish. I shouldn't have forced you to stay. You're right. And everything you've said is fair and valid and understandable. Except for one thing. You might not feel it, but you're still the Shea I know and love. Doing your best to take care of everyone. Keeping them safe from anything that'd get in their way. And giving them the space to work things out themselves when they need to. Try to follow your example. But I guess I didn't stick the landing on that last bit. Wish I could give this another shot. Right from the start. You said earlier that having me in your life was a privilege. Shea. Privilege is all mine. You feel guilty for this, and that's fair. But you've changed my life for the better in 1,000 different ways. And I think a lot of other people could say the same. I don't blame you. Maybe one day soon, I'll be able to stop blaming myself, too. Sorry for yelling. You didn't deserve that. That's okay. And you know it's okay to be scared. You can't practice dying. There's no test run for that. Even if we pulled off the ritual, it would have only given you a month or two before things started getting bad again. But desperate times call for desperate measures, yeah? Look at us. Hair saps, aren't we? Feel like it's healthy. Like eating your emotional vegetables. Nah, this conversation is more like spinach. As in, a good and a quick quiche. I'd kick your ass if I didn't know my foot would fly right through it, you know? Very fair. I don't know if I can do this without you. Do what? All this. I know things feel overwhelming right now. Believe me when I say that you're the most qualified person in the world to run this cafe. The most qualified living person. You fucker. And I'm the most qualified person to make that judgment, so there. Guess I can't argue with that. Sure can't. I fully believe that you're gonna do some great things with this place. If you can stop Ned from shutting it down. Don't fall into the mindset of preserving broken things just because they remind you of the past, okay? I won't. That girl. There's something I need to go do. Come find me when you're ready. I won't be too far away. Alright. I will.